imagine, what you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you become. What you say, you see, and what you hear influences the results you produce in your world. So, today, during our last session, I was talking about guarding your heart above all else. You know, you've heard me say this, but I need to remind you of this again and again and again. I need to remind you of this because the only problem you and I have has to do with the way we use our destiny triggers. I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. Nothing can disturb your world unless it comes through what you see, what you hear, what you taste, what you smell, what you feel, what you expose yourself to. That's it. There is no other known way for anything to come into your world unless it comes through your destiny triggers. So, having said that, and when it comes, it affects you. Your mind is the canvas upon which all these emotions, all these destiny triggers play their games. And another way to put it is, it's your heart, because it changes your chemistry. If it's something that's exciting, you loosen up, you're excited. If it's something that makes you fearful, you're constricted, everything is uptight, you're uptight. So, that's why we were admonished. Above all else, guard your heart. What does that mean? And this is something I'm learning. This is something I am learning. You know, it's one thing to know the success formula, but it's something to get deeper and deeper into it. That's why I told you a couple of sessions ago that I got enough material for the next 200 or 300 years. Because this is it. This is it. If it's not involved in you, it cannot evolve from you. If you don't let it in, it cannot affect you. So what does that mean? That simply means you and I need to guard our hearts. Be careful. And this is what I'm learning. Be careful about the petty things you allow to disturb you. And you know why I know? One of the ways I can tell that I am growing and that I'm making progress is that now some things that I used to do automatically before, now I'm becoming more aware of it. It's like when somebody says something to me, some of the responses, I call them negative responses that I used to have before that were just automatic. Now, I'm picking up on them. And again, you know, when you're going through this, you're not going to solve the problem once and for all. Because sometimes I see myself, it's like, I know I'm going into this negative, funky frame of mind. I know it. I see myself doing it, but it's like, I just don't want to stop just right now. It just feels so good. You know, it's so amazing. We are so amazing. I don't understand why. I know something is not good for me, but I want to do it anyway. Just doesn't make any sense. I know I'm responding in a negative way. And all I just need to do is shut my mouth and say time out. But you know what? It just feels so good to want to see that negative, whatever it is, run its course. I used to happen automatically before. Now I'm paying attention to it. And I know the next thing that's going to happen. Because I'm becoming more and more aware of it now, guess what? Very soon, it's going to disappear. Guard your heart. Translation, anything that doesn't make you feel good, let it go. Don't let it come close to you. Because we'll wrap it up here. I'll catch up with you next time. Just remember this. What you feel. See, this success formula is so powerful. I talked about imagination and so on and so forth, but I think that's where we're going now. We're going back to the beginning of the formula. What you feel, you attract. And I'll talk to you later on.